Welcome back to Ultra Addiction. I'm Chris. Today's topic, we're getting back into the mindset side of things. Every level of running develops a different kind of mindset. Of course, track and cross country in your young years will develop a very competitive mindset. You know, they'll want to win. Of course, wanting to do better and be better, that's part of that as well. But generally, that track and cross country, it's about trying to win. That competitive side. That mindset definitely goes into the marathoning side. You want to do well, you want to keep pushing, everything like that. In the marathoning, this is just how I've evolved and my view of it. In the marathoning, it's very competitive. You still want to win, but you're still trying to do a little more personal, not just beat the other person, because some of these marathons with 5 figures worth of participants on the start line, winning is a whole lot different. You have your elite, and they're going to take those top spots. So maybe the goal isn't to win; it's to win your age category, and that's where that competitive from track transfers over. But then you're also worrying about doing your personal best, and then into the ultra world, we get into it's not so much about winning. It's not so much about getting that age class victory podium. That isn't as important to us. In the ultra world, it's about really excelling on your personal, feeling good that training block, whether it be 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years into training for that race, that you hit those goals and you've evolved to that point. So there's just a different mindset through these things. As I've said, there's some overlap from them, and of course they all lead into the next, and there's kind of an evolution. There's not a lot of track and cross country runners that just make the leap into ultra marathoning overnight kind of thing. You kind of evolve from a track and cross country and keep going up. So the mindset changes through those things. However, the way we think does not need to change. It can stay very similar, and some of us don't always see that. We set a plan, we want to stick to that plan, and when that plan isn't working, we want to change. Well, whether it's a training plan, there's crossover into life. We have a life plan, and when that plan we can't stick to it because something has changed. Now there's kind of two options. A lot of people stumble. They stay trying to force that plan. What I suggest is you completely, when that plan is no longer working and there's no clear way to get it swerve around and get back onto that plan, now okay, that plan has now ended. There's got to be a new plan to get you forward. And you have to be willing to do that, and do that quickly. Identify that it's not working. Identify that there's no more getting back onto that plan, making a change onto another possible plan that you can develop, and you can continue to go down the line to reach that end goal. Because if the end goal is here and you're here, the only way isn't like this. It could be like this, and all the way back to here again, and you just never know. You have to be willing to change. And to go along with that, I'll say motivation is not what's going to get you there. In fact, those who know me, for the most part, I say motivation is a lie. It's not really a lie. Motivation is the beginning. Motivation gets you that first 5%. It gets you off the couch to get started. It is not what gets you to the finish. Motivation never gets you to the finish. Me personally, I'll say it right now, I'm not motivated. Motivation is not what drives me. I'm disciplined. When it's training time, I train. I wake up, I do my workouts, I do them as they're supposed to be. If I have an injury, okay, that's back to the plan. Plan changed. Injury, boom. What caused the injury? What can I do about it? Now I'm on a different plan. This plan ain't going to work because I'm injured. Okay, this is now the plan, and so on and so forth. Discipline allows me to make that change. Allows me to accept that, oh, this plan, this deal, whatever is no longer working. I need to change. And that's where I urge everybody to get to, is slowly start to develop your discipline over motivation. Motivation isn't going to make you put on your shoes in minus 25 degrees Celsius weather. I'll tell you right now. Discipline will, motivation will not. As I've used before to friends and others, to me it's very simple. Either you want to do it or you don't. If you want to do it, the discipline's going to have you do it. If you don't really want to do it, there's no motivation in the world that's going to make you do it. So let's just wrap the mind around that idea that discipline gets those results, not motivation. Motivation sounds good. We can all jump for joy and be like, yay, let's go run. Go run 30K. You're not motivated past, what, 6, 7K? Some people might hit 10 and be like, yeah, let's go. Generally, there's a crossover from that motivation at the beginning into you're determined to reach that end. And within the parameters that were set, that becomes it. You become disciplined to get there. And that's a skill we develop. But I just wanted to share that with everybody, that there is a very big difference, that motivation is only the beginning. It's not the end. Be disciplined and you'll find your limits, only so you can push them some more. But if ever you are having a problem with being disciplined, or you're lacking the so-called motivation to start, just realize this is your plan. This is what you wanted. This is what you set. Show the discipline to start, and as soon as you start, you will finish. And all you have to do is run on it.